The 2013 vacation has begun. Northbound on 52. There's Pilot Mountain right up there. The vacation has begun. About halfway into our trip, I am now coming in to Charleston, West Virginia. You can see the state capitol dome over there on the left. This is Charleston, West Virginia. Okay, I didn't order this in Huntington, West Virginia. I am now on Interstate 275, driving eastbound. 275 is the loop around Cincinnati. Cincinnati is to the left. Check out this bridge. Right now we are officially departing Kentucky and coming into Ohio. I have arrived. I am at First Baptist Church, Milford, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cincinnati. This is my first stop. Stopped here to see a few friends, and I've already ran into two of them. And I got about four more. And of course I'm here for the service too. Yes, it's my second visit to Roosters. I was here last year to meet my YouTube and Facebook friend Mike Desmond, and I'm here today to do the same thing. Good food in this place too. Greetings from Roosters in downtown Milford, Ohio, a wonderful suburb of Cincinnati. And I'm here with my friend Mike Desmond, whose YouTube page is MJD1701, I think?
That's it, 1701.
1701. So you want to check this page out. And just to show you that I'm in the restaurant too. It's a pretty cool restaurant. We've come here before. We went here last year. We did a same video from the same chair, and we're actually doing this video again, so...
That's because your imprint's still on that chair.
That's right. That's right. Every time I sit down here, my rear end makes an imprint on the chair, and I feel it for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And let's kind of up and Taryn, our waitress. Is she around here somewhere? She comes out later. Maybe I'll do that in a separate video or a separate picture. But yeah, this is Roosters, and I'm not a rooster, but I'm a hungry coffee house beagle. So came here second year in a row and did a video again.
Yes, but remember, we're in mourning because the Bruins lost last night.
And I'm in mourning because my team didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah. Not a happy day.
Yep.
Not a happy day. Oh, maybe you'll get a Reds win tonight. You never know.
Yep. I'm heading down to the Great American Ballpark tonight to watch the Cincinnati Reds make quick work of the Chicago Cubs. Now, I think it's supposed to have fireworks. So, and there you have it. My yearly trip to Roosters in downtown, beautiful Milford, Ohio. Got any closing thoughts, Mike?
Well, I hope you bring a win home, but remember, it's going to be 46 degrees down there. You'll be a cold coffee house beagle tonight.
That's right. Okay, there you have it, folks. Rom Roosters. Okay, this is our waitress, Taryn.
Hi.
She served us here today at Roosters. And very, very good server.
Thank
you. Ladies and gentlemen, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where I'm headed, right there. Well, look what we have here. Traffic. This is, I believe, Route 75. And I'm on the bridge. And there's the stadium right there. See how I'm doing that? I thought I'd give you a good shot here. There you go, downtown Cincinnati. These buildings right here, that's where Riverfront Stadium used to be. They built the Bengals football stadium on the other side and Great American Ballpark here. Here's the Great American Insurance Building. I'm parked in that building for tonight's game. My seats are going to be way up there.
The Reds go against the Cardinals on June 7th.
Mayor at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. This, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, is the best ballpark in the major leagues. If you look through the opening right there, you can see the arena where Cincinnati's hockey team plays. They have a hockey team in the East Coast Hockey League. There's a bridge going over to Covington, Kentucky. Of course, you got the Ohio River out there. Now, I want to bring something to your attention. You see these smokestacks here? These smokestacks shoot off fireworks at the end of the game and during home runs. But you notice there are baseball bats at the top of those. There's 7 bats at the top of each smokestack. 7 and 7 equal 14. And the Reds superstar of the 1970s and 80s, Pete Rose, wore number 14. Of course, you know, he was involved in a scandal, and he's not allowed to have his number or name anywhere in the ballpark. But the Reds got a little creative, and they put the bats on top of the smokestacks. There's 14 bats there.
We've got DJ Saab out here.
Once again, there's the Ohio River.
Pumping the tunes, getting everybody pumped up.
And then on this side here, you have an open section right here for the fans on the first base side to see the city skyline. There's Great American Insurance Company right there.
It's a party out here, so make sure you stop by again. DJ Saab.
When you go out in the concession areas back over here,
stop by tonight, and he'll be out here until before the game.
you have all these fancy local places that you can eat. Very much like Ashburn Alley in Philadelphia. except here it's throughout the entire stadium. And then of course you got this little thing here, looks like a paddle boat out in center field. It's actually part of the stadium.
Features DJ Sob in the fan zone tomorrow as the Reds host the first Reds birthday babies game of the 2013 season. That will be followed with another Friday pregame.
Tonight's opponent, by the way, is the Chicago Cubs.
Featuring DJ Sob on Friday, June 7th. Music series about to
and as you can see by the standings right here, Cubs are in last place, the Reds are in second place. You see these three things here that show the divisional standings. How can you complain about a view of the Ohio River? And you'll see paddle boats going up and down that river all night long. There's two across the river over there in Covington.
Every Red strikeout, an opposing batter during each home game is a Kroger keg. That benefits the Reds.
Queen City bratwurst here at the ballpark. I just noticed this. We got a sellout crowd tonight. Look at us. Yeah. Let's pan around the other way. All field in the outfield. All field over on this side too. Downstairs, completely filled. Right field stands, completely filled. Left field stands, completely filled. And I'm right behind home plate. I love this ballpark. Sellout crowd. Finish the night off with fireworks here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This is the Creation Museum, which is in a little piece of Kentucky that is right off of I-275, and it's really a suburb of Cincinnati, and I highly recommend you to go to this when you are in Cincinnati. Now, I was able to take a lot of pictures and a lot of video. They're on my other cameras, so that will be a separate video, but you will be able to see it. Thank you. Look at this. We're halfway to Nashville. This is Louisville, Kentucky. And if you look right over here, there's the baseball stadium, Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville Slugger Field. Once again, Louisville, Kentucky. I made it to Greer Stadium, home of the Nashville Sounds. The stadium looks like it's in better condition than it was when I was here about 5 years ago. You gotta see their scoreboard, it's shaped like a guitar. We'll see more of that inside. Nashville is the team in the fancy yellow jerseys. Albuquerque is in black. Check out the scoreboard. Now that's a country scoreboard. out to the ball game. Be out with the crowd. Find me some innocent Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Root for the Sounds. If they don't win, it's a shame. Push 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We've got a 6th birthday coming up. Owen has a birthday tonight. Give it up for him. Let's get some runs. Let's go South.
Hey folks, tonight's winners of the National Sounds Giraffe print jerseys are auction numbers 514, 544, 512, 513.
They're auctioning off the jerseys they're wearing tonight.
540, 548,
Which are those yellow jerseys?
All winners, please report to fan
I don't know if you can see them in the dugout or not.
Hey kids, Ozzy.
So get them at Franklin Roads Baptist Church, Murfreesboro, North Carolina. And just like all the years past, that's Charlie in front of me. Got to know him quite well over the last few years. This is something new. They weren't doing this last year. Nice little touch. Tomorrow is Memorial Day for those watching this film late. We're on Twitter. I guess that's the last of it. Got the camera turned on just in time.
What a wonderful day it is to serve the Lord and be in His house, and we also have the privilege of being Memorial Day. And
Franklin Roads Baptist Church, which is located on Franklin Road in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This is Stan's Restaurant, and it's right off of Route 65. When I was in Murfreesboro, I was on Route 24. They got a little country store back here. A neat little mom and pop style restaurant. If you look up ahead, you'll see a rocket ship right on the right-hand side. That will tell you that we're in Huntsville, Alabama. I've been to that exhibit before. That's in Huntsville, Alabama. There it is, right there. Look at what we're driving on. This is an elevated highway, and it's been like this for miles, at least 6 miles. And now we're going on top of a bridge. This is fun. Never thought I'd see something like this. This is fun. Check this out. 2 in a row. This is the Red Roof Inn in Mobile, Alabama. Pretty nice room too. King size bed, free Wi-Fi, and $37 a night. It's breakfast time. If there's one thing that Mobile lacks, it's the mom and pop style breakfast restaurant. Right now, I am sitting in Cracker Barrel, and those cars that you see behind me back there, that's Interstate 65. So I'm gonna make do with what I have. Lunch place, that'll probably be a mom and pop place. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. Have a great day. Bye. Downtown Mobile, Alabama. There it is, folks. Hey, looky what we have here. A tunnel. This one looks like it's a little bit of fun. The tunnel, and you're on an elevated highway again, which I believe will lead me to Pensacola, Florida. That's how close I am to it. The Gulf of Mexico. There it is, folks. On Route 10. On the Bayfront Bridge going over Pensacola Island now. This, from what I understand, is a very, very, very long bridge. They were right. This is a very long bridge. But it's fun to drive on. Have a guy down here putting his boat into the water and a girl over here on the deck fishing. Yeah, this is what I came here for. Take pictures of stuff like this. People have some of their yachts over here. Just nice, serene water for miles and miles and miles. Welcome to Florida. The bridge that we just came over. I'll get this up a little higher so you get a better view of it. Yes, it was a very long bridge. It's about 4 miles. I'm in an Alabama institution right now. It's called Dreamland. I was in Dreamland in Montgomery last year. And the guy you see in the picture there is the guy that started Dreamland many, many years ago. His name is Big Daddy. It's quite a place. And all kinds of neat stuff on the wall. You have a whole bunch of license plates over here. You got TVs everywhere. There's one over there showing the Red Wings Blackhawk game. There's one over here showing football. Got a brick oven. But what I came here for is barbecue spare ribs. You get a rib sandwich today. And I bet it's good. And good for you. This is a picture of Big Daddy Smith, the guy that originated Dreamland. I was told by the waitress he just passed away about 3 years ago. But this is a guy that liked cooking ribs and very successful at it and has a very successful business. Now back here the lighting isn't as good, but wanted to get a close-up of this big poster board he has here. Look at this collection of license plates. It's probably all the people that have visited here. Pause the video at any time to read the name of the state. There's more back here where the restrooms are. This is a man after my own heart. He finds something that he likes and then he makes a collection of it. I do the exact same thing. Oh, we got Pennsylvania one up there. Very cool, eh? And then over here, showed this to you in the earlier video, you have the brick oven, and that is where the barbecue spare ribs are being cooked. That's where all that pork is being cooked. So there you have it. Dreamland. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that thing in focus, so just have to take a picture from another video. Won a trophy for something. But this says it all right here. The man of your dreams. I am at Hank Aaron Stadium in Mobile, Alabama tonight to watch the Mobile Bay Bears. Say that fast 3 times. Mobile Bay Bears play baseball tonight. Not sure who the opponent is, but I'll find out as soon as I get in.
Okay, thank you.
This is Hank Aaron Stadium, home of the Mobile Bay Bears. They're going to be playing the Chattanooga Lookouts tonight.
Now batting first baseman, number 45, John Griffin.
Very sparse crowd tonight, as you can see.
This one's much more important.
Two and two with 2 outs. One person clapping. There she is. You're the only one clapping.
Where's the spirit?
That's the end of the inning.
Okay, thank you.
I have departed Mobile, Alabama, and I am now westbound on Route 10. My destination, New Orleans, Louisiana, just for a few hours. And then I'm going to head back to Alabama. Where am I right now? I'm driving through Biloxi, Mississippi. So there you have it. Route 10 from Biloxi. New Orleans to come later. Gulfport, Mississippi. I am in the area right now that was ravaged a few years ago by Hurricane Katrina. That was Gulfport, Mississippi, all the way over to New Orleans. And right now I'm driving through it, westbound on Route 10. Google it. Does this area look familiar to you? You will see by the sign up ahead, this is Bay St. Louis and Picayune. Those were two of the cities that got hit by Hurricane Katrina a couple of years ago, along with New Orleans. New Orleans is about 50 miles in front of me. So I'm driving on a piece of road that was a piece of history a few years ago. Bay, St. Louis, and Picayune. This is a little placard as I'm coming into the state of Louisiana for a few hours. Yet another elevated highway. We're coming in to the city of New Orleans. All you see is water on the left. All you see is water on the right. And highway straight ahead. Still on Route 10. Coming into New Orleans. This is not the only bridge coming to New Orleans also. Look over here. Now driving down Bourbon Street here in New Orleans. Don't know if it's the famous part of Bourbon Street, but it is Bourbon Street. Thing giving tours there. Check that out. Bourbon Street. I don't know if you caught the road sign there or not. Now to find the Superdome. Look what I found. The New Orleans Superdome. There it is, folks. The New Orleans Superdome. That was the other thing I wanted to see down here, and here it is. So it's been a successful day. Now to get a couple pictures of the Superdome and get back on Route 10. Okay. I am in downtown Montgomery, Alabama. I have no idea where I'm going down here. But I have been here before. And I do know how to get out. I do know how to read the road signs. So I'm just going to drive around a bit and allow you guys to see the city. And then I'll have to set the old GPS, probably from a Burger King parking lot to get me on the road to go to Mississippi, which will be my next stop later today. I want to try to find the area that I was in last year. Union Street, that sounds familiar. I have had some of the best weather I have ever experienced on a vacation this year. It has been absolutely gorgeous. I spent last night in a neighboring town called Wetumpka, which is about 5 miles north of Montgomery? Okay, I see light standards up here. That might indicate ballpark. And again, it might indicate high school football too. There's a high school football stadium right next to me. Okay, we're kind of leaving downtown now. So I'm going to pause this video and make a U-turn. Get back near the city again. Okay. I'm now in downtown Montgomery. I'm over by the riverfront. This is Tallapoosa Street I'm crossing over. This is the area that I was in last year when I came down here. Last year I came down here for a ball game. I'm not too far from the stadium right now. This is the visitor center, right in front of you. I'm going to drive around here so you can get a better look at it. Looks like a nice place to do a UB. This building's probably a couple 100 years old, but it's pretty neat on the inside. Then you got a bus station down at the end of the street there. would be Commerce Street. This time I'm gonna hang a left turn here on Tallapoosa Street. You can see the city up there in front of me. Now, as I make the left turn, you'll see a water tank with the word "The Alley" on it. Look to the immediate right, and you will see a restaurant that I ate in a couple days ago down in Mobile. It's called Dreamland. I don't know if you saw it in the video or not. Now I'm going to get in the left-hand lane again. This right here is Riverwalk Stadium, the home of the Montgomery Biscuits. Now, strangely enough, I go to Mississippi as soon as I leave here. Welcome to Trustmark Park, the home of the Mississippi Braves. Tonight, got a game between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's a beautiful park, and I got a beautiful seat for tonight's game.
Some heavy rain, gust of winds possible at those corners. Right those two, and next week.
In center field, number 14, Dan Brewer. In left field, number 52, Kyle Russell. Third baseman, number 16, Edward Salcedo. At shortstop, number 4, Luis Nunez. At second base, number 12, Phil Gosselin. First baseman, number 24, Christian Marrero.
Here we go again with these bridges. You get out here in Mississippi on your way to Arkansas, and you get onto a lot of roads that are just plain with cornfields on both sides, or tobacco fields. And they're like this for miles and miles and miles. My advice, don't drink coffee before you make the trip. I'm on Route 61 northbound, en route from Jacson, Mississippi to Little Rock, Arkansas. And this is what I have in front of me for the next 7 miles. Okay, so I'm driving down this lonely old road with cornfields on both sides, somewhere here in Arkansas. And then I hear those 3 words that a traveler never wants to hear. Data, connection, lost. That means my GPS unit, my phone, is no longer going to tell me where to turn left and where to turn right. But the good Lord was with me. About 300 feet after this happened, I saw a sign that said rest area. So I figured, well, I'll go in there and use their bathroom. And I happened to get talking to this one couple as soon as I pulled in. And I told them my situation. They're like, oh, we're heading past Little Rock, which is where I'm heading, and they had directions drawn out, and they said you just take 65 north to 530 north, and it takes you right into Little Rock. And then another guy comes up to me and he goes, I'm headed to Little Rock, you can follow me if you want. So I said, okay. And at the rest area, of course, there's also a map on the wall. So I was able to look at that for a while. It always pays to have a map and a GPS unit when you're traveling. And also to be patient. So from Route 65 in a town called Dumas, that's D-U-M-A-S, Arkansas, thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye. I am here in Little Rock, Arkansas at Dickey Stevens Park to watch a game tonight between the Arkansas Travelers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. This is the stadium across the street. And here is the city of Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the capital of Arkansas, right here. And then after the game, I am going to try to negotiate finding a motel. Probably have to be out of town to save some money.
Batting first and shortstop, number 9, Milford. Batting second, catcher, number 12, Max Stassi. Batting third, center field, number 4, George Springer. Batting fourth, in right field, number 13, Domenico Santana. Batting fifth, at first base, number 44, Eric Castro. Batting sixth, at third base, number 23, Jonathan Meyer. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 35, Michael Burgess. Batting eighth, at second base, number 7, Enrique Hernandez. And batting ninth, is left field number 14, Drew Moran. Starting pitcher for the Hooks, and bullpen, number 47, right-hander, Bobby Duran. Starters report 2013 Arkansas shortstop number 11, Jimmy Swift. Batting third, at second base, number 8, Taylor Lindsay. Batting fourth, at first base, number 38, C.J. Crow. Batting fifth, in left field, number 12, Robbie Wilensky. Batting sixth, at third base, number 21, Caleb Howard. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 19, Travis Witherspoon. Batting eighth, in right field, number 16, Drew High. And batting ninth, your pitcher, number 17, Jeff Bailey. The starting pitcher for the Travelers, 20-year-old, number right-hander, number 9, Brendan Hyde. And let's get into the starting lineup. You can take the time to choose the line starting lineup for looking at section 205.
There you have it. Corpus Christi Hooks against the Arkansas Travelers here in Little Rock, Arkansas. One of the things I noticed about this stadium, I have not heard the loud music in here. The organ player, as you can hear right now, plays all the tunes. Oh, if that would have stayed fair, that would have been a home run. See what I mean? It's all organ. No loud, annoying music. All organ. I love that. This is very quickly becoming my favorite stadium. The food prices here are dirt cheap. And it's a nice stadium. I mean, look at the view. Look at that view of Little Rock. It's absolutely beautiful. Here's the pitch. Check swing.
Now back for your Arkansas Trailblazers center fielder, number 19, Travis Witherspoon.
Oh, I spoke too soon. We have recorded music. Aiming for the fences on that one. Let's go while we're still young. Oh, that's a base hit. Double. Two and oh. They're mounting a rally. Swing, batta, 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 batta. Maybe next pitch. Last inning, the Oregon player treated us to a nice rendition of Green Acres. Hey, second base. I'm sure he'll play the Adams family at some point. And we can all snap our fingers. Three and one. Ooh, foul ball, 3-2. Oh, here we go, Green Acres again. He's really on top of things. Base hit. We're going to have a run here. We're going to see a run scored here. 1-0 Arkansas. The good news is that it has only rained once the whole time I am here. The bad news is that once is right now. A lot of people that I have talked to, especially at the ball game last night, have told me about this restaurant and country store. It's called Brown's. They said, yeah, it's their favorite place to eat. They also said they have the longest, I don't want to say salad bar, but like buffet bar, I guess it would be called. The longest buffet bar in the entire United States. So I'm going to see how it is, and hopefully they'll allow me to film that bar. Because I love buffet bars. You know what buffet stands for? Big, ugly, fat fellas eating together. They were right. Look at the size of that thing. That is a very long buffet bar. It continues over here with the desserts. Pretty cool place. This is the infamous I-30. There's a Route 30 in Pennsylvania too. I wonder if these two are related. This is Bill Clinton Avenue. Yes, Bill Clinton Avenue. This is going to be a little bit of downtown area. Sorry about the windshield wipers. This is 3rd Street. Headed over somewhere near the Capitol right now. This is where the Capitol building is. As you can see, they got a bell out front here. There's the Capitol building right there. Bill Clinton used to work in that building. Bureau of Legislative Research. It's another angle of the Capitol building. Now I'm over on the other side. Guess I'm competing with the thunder there. And now I'm back heading towards the city. I'm on 630 East. A little closer to the city right now. And now I'm on Broadway, heading towards the stadium. Obviously there won't be a game tonight. It'll be rained out. Then you got this bridge right here. This separates Little Rock from North Little Rock. This is North Little Rock we're going into now. And this is where the baseball stadium is. And if you look over to the right, you can see the light standards for the stadium. They're dark. Obviously the game has been rained out. Hasn't said anything on the signboard yet, but trust me, this game will not be played tonight. I'm not even going to attempt to go there. I'm going to catch the National Hockey League on TV. There you have it. Dickey Stevens Park. That's where we were last night. So I'm going to hop back on Broadway. And from there, head back to my motel. I am here. There's Champion Baptist College. And there is Gospelite Baptist Church, Hot Springs, Arkansas.
even more excited about what God's going to do in the next 21 years. So we're praying that that service is great, so come on. And also during that service, we're going to have the Lord's Supper. Both services, whether you're here for the Sunday morning or the Sunday night. So go ahead and ask God to prepare your heart for the observing the Lord's Supper and what God did for us on Calvary 2,000 years ago. At this time, I ask you everybody stand, turn around, shake hands, and our service will begin in a few moments.
How's it going, man?
And that's where I was sitting right there. This church also has a balcony. Gospel Baptist Church, Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is part of Hot Springs, Arkansas, where Brother Capace's church is. Oh, look at this. Howard Johnson's. Haven't seen one of them in years. Just a little old hammer sitting there all by itself. And we're getting out near I-70 now. Now it'll take us to I-30 to get me back to my motel. I love noticing the smallest things. Look at this little restaurant. It's an old shack, wooden log shack, across I-30 on the other side. I just spotted that. I had to do a little video of it. It's time to move on again. Now I'm on my way home. I will say one thing though. I have stayed at a lot of Motel 6s, Econo Lodges, and this particular motel here is America's Best Value Inn. Of all the American Best Value Inn motels, this was the best one. I would stay there again in a heartbeat. And I enjoyed my stay, but now it's time to head on home. I'm in a place called the Home Plate Diner. A few of the locals here told me about. Pretty neat. I love the color scheme too. Here for breakfast. One thing that's nice about having a service road next to the major highway is when there's a traffic backup on the major highway, and I've been passing by this backup for the last 4 miles, you just take the service road. Look at the service road. Nobody in front of me. Well, I guess now some people are trying to turn off onto it, but I avoided 4 miles of backup by just staying on this service road. This is Interstate 30 where the backup is, and hopefully it won't be too much further. Hopefully it won't be on the service road at all. Another bridge, another body of water. This is Route 430 in Little Rock. And this is going to take me to Route 40, and Route 40 will take me the rest of the way home. Although I will be making an overnight in Asheville, North Carolina. You can see part of the skyline of Memphis up ahead. Based on how easy it is to get off and on this highway, I'm going to try to go through some of the streets of Memphis, unless it's too hard to negotiate. I will know in a minute. Here we go again with these bridges. There's Memphis over there. I wonder if that's an arena. Welcome to Memphis. I don't know how much film I can shoot here, but I'm going to give it a try. Nice flowers. I'm driving on the trolley car tracks. Nice view of the downtown from this side. Beale Street. Pretty well-known street here in Memphis. As you can see, I have my friend here, Warren. And yes, we did forget the Little Debbie's. We're not having Little Debbie's today. We're having coffee and biscuits and gravy, and we finished up eggs and bacon. And we're both pretty well stuffed right now.
Wish you was here, Bert.
Yeah. I'd raise my cup to you also. But I had to do this video for you because Warren now makes the third person that's a YouTuber that I've actually met in person. You know, there was you, and then there was Michael Desmond, MJD something, 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 something. I forget the numbers. And now Warren. But I promise you, Paul, next year I'll bring the Little Debbie's. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye. Check out this mountain as it comes into view. This is what you see when you're up in Asheville. My friend Warren, who I just had breakfast with, he lives up this way. So he gets to see this stuff all the time. Pretty cool, eh? Are you ready? Are you ready for Black Mountain here on Interstate 40? It's one of the most fun hills you'll ever go down at 55 miles an hour in a car. Are you ready? Here's the start of it right here. Got 6 miles of this. And here we go. Enjoy the ride. $55 miles an hour for cars, 35 miles an hour for trucks. See, when flashing lights there, it tells you your truck speed is too fast when the light is flashing. You can see those trucks in front of me, they keep putting their brakes on. And you will smell the brakes from trucks as you're coming down this hill. I've been on some hills in my days, but this is the granddaddy of all hills. This is so much fun to drive. Because it just zigzags up and down and up and down. You see one of those truck runaway ramps just to the right there, and then there's another one. Even my brakes get a little shaky coming down there. And I'm just in a little old car. I could probably go just as fast in neutral as I could in gear coming down this hill. There you have it. Black Mountain. The Black Mountain Hill on Interstate 40. Even after you come down the hill, there's still a little more hill. What a way to end the vacation. What a way to end the vacation. On the Black Mountain Hill. I-40. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. Have a great day. Bye. And I'm home.